Okay, a new Kerberos. That just gives you slightly better defenses. At the cost of magic and TP, you know what? That's a worthy trade-off. Got more Baki fighters over there. And Agamemnon. That would be best for Victor, considering he's doing a lot of the healing, but actually the mind stat is the same. The physical attack options are a little more interesting. Also, you've just maxed out support drones. Interesting. So I might want to change up my build soon. Four of them, that's where things start getting a little scary. Speed with command attack as per usual, though I do have more options than before. They hit me for a 777. So you know you can go into counter mode, and the others are definitely needing gear too. Fast switch might be something that actually starts to come in handy here. And we don't have an earth attack. They're resistant to water. I could just go for Wild Slash as well. Alright. That wasn't too bad of a round. And this guy is yet to act. A drone swarm from Bathraz is going to draw aggro from everybody. Which also means no real need to use mechanical lure. You know what? I'm going for it. Okay, I think Raging Out seems to be a move they use at low HP. I'm going to go for raw damage. Really try and finish that one off before he becomes a problem. And you know what? A leg sweep should take care of this. Nice. Which means, Glenn, you can just focus on going into attack. Alright. Balthraz, you're in a bit of danger. So let's have you defend. Sienna, let's have you blind one of these guys. I do need the immediate healing. And Glenn, you're just gonna have to go to Gear 0. Okay, he went the rage route. This is your last chance to do damage before offensive buff needs to be refreshed, so give him up here, sir. Balthraz. Leg sweep should take care of that. Let's offense break one of these guys. And Glenn, you go to Gear 1. Hit Balthraz with quick repair. Blind him. Victor's out of TP. Wild Slash. And Balthraz, you're gonna have to stay in Gear 1, given the circumstances. But maybe a good smash will finish this guy off. Nice. Poison, go. Oh, right when the counter stance wore off. Just focus on finishing you. got something in the middle here. It's a lift. But, hold up, we still got loot on this floor. Loot that I'm going to have to fight for. We're dealing with 2 ether cannons this time. Command attack, as per usual. We've got access to defense mode, but I don't think we'll be needing it. Sienna, you're gonna have to go gear 2 and blind the hammer man. Also want you to go gear 2. And I guess a drone attack on one of the ether cannons will suffice. Okay, one of those is not a problem, 2 of them is kind of scary. We don't like drone swarm because magic gets countered. So, like, best thing you can really contribute here is more buffs. I don't know why it's labeled as a debuff type skill when it is just a buff. There's really no sense behind that. Anyway, hit him with the wind shot. Ooh. And I would say a piercer, finish it off, but, well, physical immunity. But maybe a drone attack will do it. That's the stuff. And we are just barely holding on. Got rid of the other ether cannon. And if this guy's blinded, I've got nothing to worry about. So I'm noticing a pattern with status effects is that they alternate between hitting and being resisted. Like, that seems to be a consistent pattern. Well, Thraz, you stay in gear 1, so that I don't get too far to the left. And yeah, we're going on the offensive. Last thing we get on this floor is a Great Sword 400. So, plenty of big upgrades for our sky armors. We'll take the lift.
We entered at cloud level, and yet this tower seems to have no end.
I wonder for what purpose this place has been built.
What's wrong, Cress? Watch out!
I remember you, Maria. So, you challenge us now?
The dog saved your life. Maria. Do not stand in our way. Let's not lose ourselves in empty arguments. I've come to kill you and nothing will change that. On guard!
Damn, you're standing up to sky armors? Okay. So we got mirror images and other Valkyries. We also have Act Twice, which is a little scary. So I'm gonna put up our defense. See what I'm up against. I don't know what the mirror images do. And that is a cause for concern. But one way or another, I have to go into gear 2 or I'm going to overheat. Weak to water. I don't have water shot. It is what it is. So, what's the deal with these mirror images? Okay. It's as I thought. Every one of them is a guaranteed evade. So I want to focus on the quantity of my attacks. So a leg sweep will do some good here. And then I can actually start doing damage with a drone swarm. I want to take out these ads. That's the highest priority. That's about 30% HP. Get poison going on the other one, since I know you're going to be on the field for a while. Get a repair in for safety. Yeah, Drone Swarm is going to be my most important move here. Smash them! Victor will be able to do a leg sweep. It's tempting to have Sienna go Berserk, but she's kind of the one taking the most damage here. So we'll just put you in gear 0 and work on diminishing those mirror images. Hey, what happened to your counterattack? Glenn, I'm gonna say you go through a gear 0 cycle for right now. Recover your TP. Both Roz is also needing to recover. So, same thing for you. Sienna, you've still got counter stance. I am going to take the risk of letting you enter Berserk. And Victor. Hit us with one more repair roll before you go through gear 0. Sienna's counterattack is still not working. And she's also taking some heavy damage. But alright. Now you can land a pretty strong poison, is what I would say if she didn't have 2 mirror images. I wish I didn't switch gears now. Farewell. Normal attack it is. And, okay, Bothroz. I guess I could move the gauge to the left by having you defend in gear 1. Yeah, because if I use a skill, that puts me in overheat. Oh, now you're getting 4 of them. Okay, what is this nonsense? Unfavorable attack order. I can really do nothing about it this turn. So I'm just gonna say you defend. And I'd refresh your counter stance, but for some reason counterattack is not working against this one, which is some bullshit. So, just swing again. Just swing again, recover your TP. Ah, shit, that's an act. And I've only got 1 turn to get rid of it. This shit is lining up as badly as it possibly can. It's really a problem for me right now. She still has a mirror image. Sick. Problems. I want to get a damn poison on, but it's not going to work. So, just swing. We are desperate to move the gauge to the left, so defend. And Bartharos, you can hit her with an offensive break. So she refreshes with 4 more every time she gets a turn without mirror image. Which means I need to kind of play into the cycle. Glenn, you can enter attack mode. Sienna can go berserk. I would like a repair. but I think what really matters right now is getting rid of some of those mirror images. And... Alright, what happened there? Oh. Oh, it cleared all of them. Okay. Apparently I got 5 hits. In that case... let's go full offense. Glenn unfortunately needs to recharge TP. This is the best opportunity I'm going to have to get poison off. Yeah, I didn't land a defense break. I don't care.
You were our commander. We looked up to you. How could you betray us? I have been true to myself back then, and I still am.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
If you would only believe in me, you would understand that there is no betrayal.
I still want my repair. He's from Costa Rica, nice. Well, thanks for stopping by, Harry. How is it over in Costa Rica? Going with a 4.
Okay, we're dealing with an act again.
I've only got 2 of these. But alright, drone swarm it up. I got 2. Let's refill your TP. And 1 left. Only 1 mirror image left, so yeah, we'll have you use a basic. At least I am steadily progressing in this fight now that I got poison landed. That's going to make things a lot easier for me. Siena's in danger. So maybe I should heal her. I didn't get any damage yet down there, but it is what it is. And this does not look good. Here's what you're gonna do, is, defend. As for Victor, we'll also defend. And Bothraz, guess what? You get to defend. And in average JRPG fashion, the boss, of course, goes for the one guy not defending, because they're just like that. I'm really trying not to stay in overheat here. It also looks like I'm not going to be able to refresh my poison duration, which is a shame. But yeah, we'll just turn your counter mode back on. As for Victor, I could actually see a case for using fast switch here. Apparently that doesn't work how I thought it would. Does the prediction on the gauge not reflect accurately? I don't know what happened there. You've still got 3 mirrors, so keep swinging. Just keep swinging. And it did put Victor in gear 1, but it behaved... Okay, so let me understand what happened here. I switched to gear 2 and used fast switch. It moved the gauge to the right as if he was in gear 1. So it switches gears before calculating the overdrive. Which means it does not reflect accurately. Yeah, so if I used this... So if I used this in gear 1, it wouldn't move. It wouldn't move at all because it would use it in gear 0. Is what I'm gathering. And then using it in gear 2 moves the gauge to the right. So yeah, that's a bit of a mess. Let's just heal. I can do damage now. Isn't that quaint? Rare sight around these parts. And she's done.
Back then, I laid my hands on the ears of my heart so it would not hear of your betrayal. But you've gone too far. Your betrayal screams too loud for me to not hear. Forgive me, Maria, but I had to do it. To forgive an enemy is an easy thing. To forgive a friend is not. How many deaths have you dragged into your bloody game, Frederick?
Well, we press on. have gone real quiet now. Yep, that's it for Maria. There he is.
Strange. There are no soldiers around.
Frederick, we're here to put an end to all of this. Your plan will fail.
My plan is already finished. And it is a complete success, Celestia.
What are you talking about?
The former Princess Celestia, the Crimson Wings Lodestar, will kill the cruel King Frederick. Your people will carry this story to all corners of Volandis, and everywhere this news will be celebrated. By the people of Turin, of Ascania, and of Gravos. There will be celebrations held for days. You, or perhaps Princess Amalia there by your side, will take the lead. You will maintain a united kingdom. The hatred between the countries will not be gone, but they will be more willing to work together.
Are you saying you purposefully brought all this hatred onto yourself? Stop playing games with me.
Okay, you were up to some nonsense, Frederick.
Frederick!
There's no other way for true peace. The end of an ordinary war would have had a winner and a loser. Now Volandis will win as a whole against its tyrant. Gawain is upstairs with the grimoire. Make sure he doesn't use it again. Yet we still don't really know how exactly Gawain fits into all this.
You fool!
It's getting so cold, Celestia. Every single night, I dream I'm in a cave. Because I'm the only one with a torch. Hundreds of people follow me. They press down on me and push me forward, but even though I'm carrying a torch, I can't see anything. They push me step by step, and with each step, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of falling into an abyss.
Frederick!
I hope these dreams are over. Celestia, forgive me. I could draw the hatred of the entire world. That did not affect me so much. But your hate, it hurts.
Foolish brother. Did he hope I would forgive him because he did all these gruesome acts for a just cause? Redemption cannot be claimed beforehand. My brother has done terrible things and I will never forgive him. No one should.
Yeah, Frederick, he put all this on himself. It's a little bit crazy, but somehow well-intentioned.
No matter what his motivation was, he should go down in history as the tyrant he was. But at least in a small part of my heart, I'll remember him as my brother. Let us head upstairs.
Alright, Gawain, What's your business?
The king is dead, and his people, to all appearances, are saved from their tyrant.
For now, that is. Because the main problem remains. We must kill the Vian. Enough, Palaver. Hand over the stone. Now that's a word I've not seen before. Think today is a good day to take some risks. Don't you agree, my beloved June?
I totally agree.
You know, there's a reason I've never used the stone myself. The Vian can smell through it. They would detect the thief immediately. What are you doing? Oh, my feathers are quivering. The thief. So you've gone and woke them up. Okay. The darn thief touched the stone. He knew what to expect when touching it and did it anyway. Is he making fun of us? You shall meet your death, thief. We summon him. Our champion.
There, on the horizon.
Okay. That's a big thing. Okay, world's engulfed in flames yet again. It's a really good game. Yeah. A giant is moving towards the land.
Oh my. I must have really angered them. Glenn, catch. The stone doesn't have enough power to kill the Vian, but it will do for this minion. If you absorb its ether, you should have enough power to even kill its master.
You want us to kill it?
You can let it live, of course, but then you'll have to clean up the wreckage it'll leave behind on Volandis.
You. And they ditched.
Why does Volandis have to suffer like this? When is it all going to end?
This is it. We will make it end, Len. As long as we keep dreaming of a free Volandis, we can change the future. As long as we dream, there is hope.
Volandis is a graveyard of hope.
No. Volandis is that peaceful garden you were dreaming of. Do I have all the playable characters? I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, because there are some unaccounted for weapon types.
A garden that is destroyed over and over? Every flower cut. The grass black as coal.
Len, even if all flowers are burnt, spring will still come.
Glenn.
Also, OST is really going off right now. Okay, yeah, figured. I know some of the side quests aren't immediately obvious where they're located.
So, I'll have to be looking out for those. I'm reluctant to play along to Gwain's fiddle, but we'll stop this monster with the Grand Grimoire for all I care. We're being chased around by tyrants and false gods. We're crawling through the mud of dirt and blood, only to be pushed down again and again from above. This has to end. We will use the Grand Grimoire as a weapon. Reason, however, will be of the hand that wields it. And the well-being of all, of every individual in Volandis, will be the ground from which we attack. We will no longer be passive bystanders. We will defend Volandis.
You're right. We'll finish off the champion of the Vian.
Well spoken, Glenn. We should be able to call Haku and the Himmelskaiser from here. Put the word out to all the flight units. We are killing this giant.
All right. Yeah, I can see everyone I've gotten so far here. So I just recently picked up Raphael and Magnolia. And I actually can't access the map right now. Alright, it is approaching. Somewhere in Volandis, okay. Tough call. I might have to start wrapping things up here. As I don't know if this is a point of no return or what. Definitely still quite a bit left to do. But this is just a really awkward place to leave things off. At the very least, I'm going to drop a save. Because I don't know if I advance here, if I'm going to get locked in for the next hour. So, you know what? I think I'm just going to wrap things up early. So yeah, next time... Yes, next time we should be taking on the champion. And really wrapping up anything else on the side I may have missed, hopefully. At least I'll try and sort that out. So yeah, next time on Chained Echoes. We're going for it.